chosen ones. Have you ever felt the sting of being labeled the outcast, the rebel who shattered illusions that others clung to? Your courage to unveil the unseen and tear down the walls of a world that could never hold your spirit has painted you as the villain. But it's only because you dared to defy the script. You've faced unyielding storms, battling against unseen forces that sought to suppress your light. But now the universe is turning, bending in your favor. The chains of yesterday are breaking, and with every step you take, the cosmos is rewarding you double, blessings beyond imagination, because you stood unshaken, and now your elevation begins. You were woven into the fabric of destiny, bound to your counterpart not by chance, but by the intricate design of forces unseen. This meeting, this collision of souls, was no mere coincidence. It was a deliberate orchestration by the cosmos itself. Perhaps they arrived as a lover, a trusted friend, or even a rival, but from the very first glance, something ancient stirred within you, a magnetic pull beyond reason, a spark that echoed through the corridors of forgotten lifetimes. You may have believed this connection was a blessing, a divine union to awaken your deepest self, but lurking beneath the warmth of that bond is a plot, vast, calculated, and as dark as the stars are distant. A conspiracy of fate, designed not just to ignite, but to consume. Forces wearing the masks of kindness and familiarity have long been playing a hidden game, their aim not merely to mislead, but to derail your destiny. You must see now that your connection to this counterpart was never just about love, friendship, or comfort. It was a catalyst meant to hurl you into a tempest designed to challenge the very essence of who you are. But here's the twist you might not have grasped. This storm didn't arise naturally. It was meticulously engineered, a chaos birthed by unseen hands who wished to watch you stumble. You've been under observation, studied by those with a deep, vested interest in keeping you shackled in confusion and self-doubt. The most unsettling truth? Even those closest to you, family, mentors, trusted companions, may be unwitting pawns in this grand design. The adversaries behind the curtain operate in silence, their hands invisible, but their power lies in weaving the threads that can bind your spirit, trapping you in a perpetual cycle of struggle, waiting for you to break free. You've sensed their assaults, sometimes as faint as a breeze that carries whispers of doubt, planting tiny seeds of insecurity in your heart. Other times, their attacks are undeniable, when coincidences align too perfectly, when events feel orchestrated, as if someone is pulling the strings from behind the scenes. They manipulate the very fabric of your reality, turning your journey into a twisted labyrinth where every step feels like it leads further from the light. Their spiritual warfare lingers, creeping into your nights, robbing you of sleep as anxieties crawl over your mind like shadowy tendrils, binding your soul in chains you cannot see but feel tightening with every breath. The sabotage is complex, woven through layers of manipulation, dark magic, and psychological trickery, all designed to warp your perception and distort the world around you. They create illusions so convincing you begin to doubt your very reality, questioning every truth you once held firm. You feel trapped, as if caught in a web spun so tightly around you that escape seems like a distant fantasy. Why you? Because you carry within you something they fear, an inner power, a light so brilliant it threatens to shatter their control. They see in you what perhaps you've only begun to glimpse, a destiny beyond the ordinary, a purpose that shakes the very foundation of their dark schemes. They know that, in your fully awakened state, you are a force capable of undoing everything they've meticulously built, and the thought of you rising into your true power terrifies them to their core. You, the chosen one, carry a power so ancient and uncontainable that it sends ripples of fear through the very forces seeking to dismantle you. They cannot comprehend it, nor can they extinguish its flame, which is why they wage an unrelenting war on your spirit. Every loose thread in your life they pull, every source of strength they poison, every snare they disguise as refuge, all in an attempt to unravel your essence. Your counterpart, the soul with whom your destiny is interwoven, holds a key to this struggle. The bond between you two is more than just connection. It's a conduit through which your power flows, magnifying your strength. They've known this from the beginning, and they've sought to corrupt it, working in the shadows to twist your bond into something dark. Through their spells, they taint your connection, injecting toxicity where once there was purity, turning what should uplift into something that drains you. They plant seeds of doubt in your counterpart's heart, sowing confusion and mistrust, slowly turning the bond that once healed into a wound that festers. They know that if they can sever or corrupt this sacred connection, they can suppress the awakening that smolders within you, waiting to ignite. Even those closest to you, your family, who should stand as your anchors, are not immune to their manipulation. Spiritual adversaries work through them, seizing upon their fears, doubts, and misunderstandings to destabilize you. They plant subtle yet poisonous whispers in the minds of those you trust. This opposition is far deeper than simple envy or resentment. It's a calculated, strategic assault aimed at preventing you from ever realizing the immense power you hold within. They weave illusions so intricate that you begin to doubt yourself, to forget that you are the very force capable of dismantling their entire scheme. Every hardship, every setback, has been meticulously crafted to keep you distracted, to delay the moment you awaken to your true potential. You've been under siege, but this isn't without reason. They understand that the instant you see through their illusions, the moment you grasp the vastness of the conspiracy, their hold on you will crumble. They fear the day when their false reality collapses under the weight of your clarity, because once you awaken, their influence shatters and you will rise beyond their reach. By simply being, you have unraveled the intricate web they wove, your presence a sharp and unyielding force that has shattered the facade they clung to. With every breath you take, you expose the decaying heart of their dominion, revealing the rot beneath their carefully curated surface. You didn't need grand gestures or fiery proclamations to sow discord among their ranks. Your unapologetic existence alone sends tremors through their carefully constructed illusion. They had hidden behind masks, fortified by illusions of unity and control, but your arrival acted as a mirror, forcing them to confront the festering toxicity within their so-called order. No longer could they retreat into the shadows, for you illuminated their cracks with an effortless radiance, an energy so pure and undeniable that it both bewildered and terrified them. They couldn't comprehend your light, nor could they extinguish it, and in its glow, their true nature was laid bare for all to see. Their belief system, a delicate facade maintained by collective ignorance, was never designed to withstand the presence of someone like you. Each glance, every word you speak, chips away at their comfortable illusions, compelling them to confront the abyss of their own contradictions. You arrived not as a crusader, yet your very essence challenges the fragile architecture of their faith, making them question everything they hold dear. While they cling desperately to the familiar, you stand tall, untouched by their delusions, embodying a truth that shakes the very foundation of their existence. Your unwavering authenticity becomes a beacon, illuminating the cracks in their reality and daring them to step into the light of a world that exists beyond their narrow confines. In your presence, their world trembles, as the unyielding strength of your spirit invites them to reconsider the very ground upon which they stand. You compel them to confront the fragile nature of their beliefs, revealing a foundation built on shaky ground. These are individuals unable to withstand the burden of their own insecurities, much less the undeniable force of your truth. To them, you embody a threat, a catalyst for chaos, an unrelenting storm that has surged into their carefully managed lives, one they never saw coming, but now cannot escape. You are the unexpected force, radiating spiritual authority that leaves them disoriented and questioning. They once thought they understood power, yet your presence exposes the hollowness of their influence, a flimsy facade upheld by mere whispers and shadows. With every interaction, you shatter their illusions, forcing them to reckon with the stark reality that their dominion is as insubstantial as the air they breathe. You, however, are a beacon, emanating a strength that is both innate and unassailable, a force of nature they cannot bend or reshape into a pawn for their distorted game. Instead, you rise as a sentinel, casting light into the shadowy corners they have long inhabited, illuminating the darkness they thought safe. Your leadership isn't bestowed upon you by them. It is intricately woven into the very fabric of your being. You stand in your power, unwavering, and with every confident step you take, take, their influence begins to disintegrate, rendered powerless by your presence. They are mere dust, scattered and insignificant. In the wake of a hurricane they cannot hope to harness or contain. You are the tempest, fierce and unyielding, a reminder that true strength cannot be subdued, and in your wake, their carefully constructed illusions collapse like brittle leaves in a storm. Their attempts to manipulate you crumble into nothingness, for you see through the thinly veiled plots they concocted with such care. They sought to bind you with subtle chains, hoping to twist your path with manipulations so crude that they believed you would remain oblivious. Yet, you pierce through their illusions, aware of the spells they weave, hexes designed to sow confusion, and whispered words meant to derail your journey. They have failed, for your spirit is unyielding, and your will stands as an impenetrable fortress they cannot breach. You are an ancient force, a warrior draped in the armor of your own truth, and their feeble attempts to undermine you only serve to expose the fragility lurking at their core. With each desperate maneuver, they unwittingly reveal the cracks in their facade, illuminating the insecurities they desperately try to conceal. And it is in this contrast that your strength shines even brighter. You have morphed into their greatest fear, a specter haunting the edges of their meticulously curated reality. They dream of breaking you, of reducing you to a mere shadow of your true self, but in their folly, they have only forged a stronger version of you. You who have stared into the depths of darkness and emerged unscathed now stand as a living testament to their failure. They have spent their lives constructing castles of sand, blissfully ignorant of the tide that would inevitably sweep it all away. And now here you stand, the tide, the storm, the reckoning they never anticipated. You possess the power to dismantle their illusions, not through brute force, but through the unwavering truth of your existence. Your authenticity becomes the very weapon that strips away their facades, exposing the fragile foundation upon which they built their fears. And with each unwavering step you take, you erode the castles they so carefully erected. They feared you long before they could articulate the reasons why, for deep down, they sensed that their dominion was merely a fleeting mirage, poised to evaporate the moment someone like you stepped into their reality. No longer can they cower behind the masks of authority or the hollow shrouds of tradition, for you have stripped away their pretenses, revealing the truth that they are but cowards cloaked in the illusion of leadership. In your presence, the facade crumbles, and they are compelled to confront the raw reality they have long sought to conceal. You have become the catalyst for their reckoning, forcing them to reckon with the fragility of their power. And as the light of your truth pierces their darkness, they stand exposed, grappling with the weight of their own contradictions. Their power was never genuine. It was a deceptive illusion, upheld by the silence of those who preceded you. But you refuse to be silenced. You are the voice that disrupts their stillness, the flame that ignites their fragile paper walls. With each word you speak, you incinerate their facades, and one by one, they begin to crumble under the weight of your truth. Their carefully crafted illusions fall away, exposing the hollow shells that remain where once stood an air of authority. You illuminate the emptiness behind their bravado, and as the dust settles, they are left vulnerable, stripped of the pretense they so desperately clung to. In your wake, a new reality emerges, one built not on lies, but on the unyielding strength of authenticity and courage. You, the chosen one, have shattered their control, not through violence or deceit, but simply by embodying your true self. This is the magic that unfolds when you step fully into your purpose. The world around you cannot help but react to your unwavering presence. Their collapse is inconsequential to you, but your ascent is what truly matters. Imagine the possibilities that unfold when you amplify this innate power, when you fully embrace the force that dismantles facades effortlessly. That is when the true transformation begins. If you feel the stirring within you to rise even higher, to wield this power with greater intention, then the Lumination Inner Order awaits your arrival. It's not about witnessing others' downfalls, it's about you transcending beyond what anyone ever believed was possible, becoming a radiant beacon of change that inspires the world to awaken alongside you. The truth you embody has already reverberated through the very foundations of those who sought to oppose you, creating tremors that expose their fragility. Now is the moment to refine that strength, to push beyond every limit they attempted to impose on you. Join our channel, where we unite a growing legion of warriors who possess the authentic truth, knowledge that eludes the mainstream. Here, we unveil the plans of your adversaries and reveal how dark forces manipulate the minds of those around you to shape your reality. We equip you with the insights and strategies necessary to ensure you remain 10 steps ahead of those who wish to undermine you, empowering you to navigate the complexities of this battle with clarity and purpose. Together, we forge a path of enlightenment, arming you with the tools to dismantle the illusions that seek to confine your potential. Your growth sends ripples of fear through them. They perceive your independence as a formidable threat, a blinding light that reveals the brittle, hollow shells they occupy. You have dismantled the illusion they labored so hard to sustain, an illusion in which they always portray themselves as the heroes, the saints, the ones wielding control. Yet your power, unfettered and unapologetic, cuts through their meticulously crafted narratives with the force of a tempest. Unable to comprehend the depth of your strength, they resort to labeling you as the villain, desperate to regain their footing in a world where your authenticity exposes their fragility. In their eyes, you are the disruptor, but in truth, you are the harbinger of liberation, challenging the very fabric of their falsehoods and illuminating a path toward a reality where the light of your truth reigns supreme. Your self-sufficiency sends shockwaves through their very foundations, forcing them to question the solidity of everything they once believed unassailable. They resent you, not because you've wronged them, but because your autonomy reflects back their own weaknesses, those they desperately wish to ignore. In their eyes, they need a villain, a scapegoat, to shoulder the weight of their insecurities, and so they cast you in that role. They rewrite the narrative, transforming your strength into something monstrous, your resilience into a menace they claim to fear. With shadows painted over your successes, they spin sinister tales that excuse their own shortcomings. It's far easier for them to demonize you than to face the uncomfortable truth of their inadequacies. Behind closed doors, they whisper, labeling you the enemy, the disruptor, someone who disturbs their fragile sense of peace. They lace their words with venom, hoping to taint your victories with their bitterness, turning you into a symbol of everything they claim to despise while secretly harboring envy for the very qualities they reject. You're not merely surviving, you're flourishing, and that reality is a truth they can hardly bear. You've transcended their grasp, thriving in a realm they struggle to comprehend, where they scurry for crumbs while you feast on the abundance of your own creation. As you ascend, they watch with eyes filled with resentment, unable to reconcile the fact that you gather double the rewards for half the effort. Yet they fail to perceive the struggles and sacrifices that underpin your success. All they see is the radiant glow that emanates from you, a constant reminder of everything they lack. This stark realization drives them to madness, for you have accomplished what they dared only to dream. Your victories serve as mirrors, reflecting their failures, and they would sooner shatter those mirrors than confront the uncomfortable truth. Their envy breeds contempt, leading them to label your confidence as arrogance, your ambition as ruthlessness. Each step you take toward greatness becomes, in their eyes, a departure from the person they thought you were, or perhaps the one they desperately needed you to remain. You've been cast as the villain in their narrative because you refuse to shrink yourself to fit within the confines of their limited perceptions. They convince themselves that you are lost, corrupted by power, and driven by greed. But the truth is that it is their own jealousy that distorts their vision. They manipulate your story to serve their agenda, painting you as a cautionary tale of hubris and overreach, when in reality you have simply claimed the freedom they lacked the courage to pursue. Your unwavering ascent reveals the depths of their insecurities, and instead of celebrating your achievements, they project their fears onto you, crafting a false narrative that allows them to maintain their fragile sense of superiority. In their eyes, your strength becomes a threat, and their only recourse is to vilify you, desperately trying to silence the powerful truth that you embody. The truth that freedom is not a privilege, but a right for all who dare to reach for it. In their frantic desperation to bring you down, they cling to the notion that your success is merely a passing phase, that you are fated to stumble. They scrutinize every misstep, every perceived flaw, hoping to catch a glimpse of weakness, any sign that their distorted version of you might yet prevail. Yet, they fail to recognize the solid foundation you have constructed, the roots that anchor you so deeply that they could never hope to uproot you. You stand like an ancient tree, your branches reaching far beyond their limited vision, your roots intertwined with the very earth beneath their feet. You are not a fleeting apparition destined to fade with time. You are a testament to enduring strength, an unwavering monument that defies their comprehension. Each day, as they labor under the weight of their envy, you continue to grow, thriving in the light of your own truth, a living reminder that true power is not transient, but a permanent force that cannot be diminished. God has observed every trial and insurmountable challenge you've faced, and now the tide has shifted in your favor. Divine compensation is at hand, a testament to your endurance through storms that would have broken lesser spirits. The heavens have proclaimed your reward, double for your troubles, each moment of struggle meticulously recorded in the cosmic ledger of your journey. Now, as the time for harvest approaches, blessings will flow to you in such abundance that they can hardly be contained. Your trials have not just been obstacles, they have forged a pathway to spiritual and material prosperity that is uniquely yours. You are not merely surviving, you are being elevated and exalted for the world to witness, a living testament to resilience and divine favor. Your existence is a beacon of hope, illuminating the truth that perseverance is met with grace, and that every challenge has only served to magnify the blessings destined for you. They will label you the villain simply because they cannot grasp the extraordinary heights you are achieving, heights that transcend their comprehension. They remain blind to the truth that God Himself is lifting you, elevating you to a perspective they will never experience. Let them point fingers and conjure shadows to obscure their own shortcomings. You are thriving not merely in defiance of their accusations, but because you are steadfastly walking in the divine purpose set before you. You wear the mantle of your destiny, a symbol of power and grace, while they attempt to wield it as a weapon against you. Their contempt only ignites the fire that propels you higher into realms of glory they can only dream of. As they engage in their petty schemes, weaving threads of doubt and sowing seeds of discord, God is multiplying your blessings. For every curse they attempt to cast, a blessing is doubled. Every opportunity is magnified, and doors swing open wide before you, leading you toward a future resplendent with promise and divine favor. You are not just a survivor. You are a beacon of hope and resilience, illuminating the path for those willing to see beyond their limitations. They believe they are dragging you down, but with every misstep they take, you are catapulted further into a realm of abundance that they cannot fathom. You are marked by a divine promise. Double prosperity is your rightful inheritance. Their schemes are powerless. Their envy, nothing more than a faint whisper against the roaring tide of blessings that flood into your life. God's favor is not subtle. It thunders and overflows, declaring itself through each triumph you secure and every victory that crowns your journey. As a chosen one, you are being strategically positioned to receive divine compensation that defies all logic and expectation. Every struggle, every moment spent wrestling with unseen forces has led you to this precipice of transformation. You stand on the brink of an overwhelming surge of abundance that will leave no doubt about the source of your strength. This is not mere luck. It is the undeniable hand of God moving in your favor, anointing you with blessings so profound that even the most fervent critics will be compelled to acknowledge the divine work at play. You are not just a participant in this journey. You are the embodiment of a promise fulfilled, a living testament to the power of faith and resilience. You are a vibrant testament to grace and power, a vessel brimming with divine favor, poised to overflow into a world that struggles to contain the richness within you. Now you stand resolute, radiating a strength that magnetically attracts all that is destined for you. No longer obscured or shrouded in doubt, you have transformed into a radiant beacon, a pillar around which blessings converge. This is the pivotal moment when the gates of opportunity swing wide, unveiling a pathway strewn with gifts crafted solely for your embrace. Every step you take resonates with purpose, drawing forth the abundance that is inherently yours, as the universe aligns to reward your journey. You are not just a participant in this unfolding, you are the very architect of your destiny, orchestrating a symphony of blessings that harmonize with the essence of who you are. As you move forward, you will witness the remarkable gifts manifesting before you, each one a reflection of your tenacity, faith, and the unyielding power that now courses through your veins. Your trials have served as the crucible, and now, having emerged stronger and more resolute, you stand ready to embrace all that is destined for you. The blessings that have lingered just out of reach are now surging forward, drawn to you as if responding to an unspoken command. You stand poised and confident, fully aware that you are prepared for everything that awaits. As you step into this exhilarating phase of boundless possibilities, you enter an era brimming with choices that will sculpt the very fabric of your existence. Just beyond the horizon, new faces are waiting, soulmates and divine connections destined to cross your path. These encounters will not only enrich your journey, but will also illuminate the profound purpose that guides you. Each moment unfolds like a page in a grand story, revealing chapters filled with love, support, and collaboration, where your spirit resonates harmoniously with those who recognize the light within you. Embrace this new dawn, for it heralds a time when every aspiration aligns with your reality, and the universe conspires to bring you the connections and opportunities you have long envisioned. The people entering your life are not mere coincidences, they are kindred spirits who resonate with the essence of who you truly are. Drawn to your light by the very forces that have guided your journey, each individual brings with them a unique purpose, a key to unlocking the myriad dimensions of abundance that now unfurl before you. You are no longer navigating this path in solitude. You are enveloped by energies that harmonize with your aspirations, pulling you closer to the love, support, and fulfillment you have always deserved. This moment has been years in the making, a culmination of every challenge, heartbreak, and struggle that has molded you into a vessel capable of embracing the profound love, wealth, and joy that are now flowing into your life. With each new connection, you find an affirmation of your worth, a reminder that you are worthy of the richness that surrounds you. Together, you and these new allies will weave a tapestry of shared dreams, mutual encouragement, and collective growth, creating a sanctuary of positivity that reflects the true depth of your spirit. As you welcome them into your life, remember that this is just the beginning of a magnificent chapter where your heart will blossom and your dreams will flourish. This moment is not just a fleeting chance, it is a hard-won triumph that resonates through the fabric of your being. You have faced adversities that could have broken the spirit of anyone less resilient, yet here you stand, unshaken and victorious. The universe now responds to your unwavering courage with a bounty that mirrors the depth of your struggles, vast and rich, like the lessons you've gathered along the way. As you move forward, embrace the abundance that has been patiently waiting for you, your arms wide open to receive it. The path ahead gleams with clarity, lit by the strength you've cultivated through every challenge you've faced. This is not a mere stroke of luck, it is the natural unfolding of your destiny, where each step taken is a testament to your growth. The love that awaits you is profound and transformative, unlike anything you have encountered before. It is a pure reflection of the self-love you have nurtured, a deep connection that promises to enrich your soul and elevate your journey beyond what you ever dreamed possible. With this new chapter, you will find not only fulfillment, but a deeper sense of belonging, a sacred bond that celebrates the incredible spirit you embody. You have stepped into a new reality, one where the shadows of doubt and limitation no longer hold sway over your life. With every breath, you exhale the remnants of those who failed to acknowledge your true value, and in their place, you invite a constellation of souls who honor your brilliance. These connections are not mere acquaintances, they are kindred spirits who resonate with your essence, cherishing your individuality instead of stifling it. As you open yourself to this influx of positivity, you attract relationships that empower and inspire, creating a sanctuary of mutual respect and shared dreams. Each bond you forge is a testament to your journey, intricately tied to the purpose that propels you onward. These relationships, rich and enduring, are the threads that weave your tapestry of destiny, illuminating your path with love, understanding, and a collective vision for the greatness that lies ahead. Together, you will soar to heights unimagined, creating a legacy of joy and fulfillment that echoes through time. You are entering a realm where abundance is not just a fleeting moment, but a lasting essence that envelops your every experience. Each step you take is accompanied by a cascade of blessings flowing effortlessly as a testament to your unwavering spirit. What once felt elusive has transformed into a rich tapestry of opportunities, reflecting the tenacity and courage you have displayed throughout your journey. You are not merely a recipient of fortune, you are the very essence of prosperity, radiating a vibrant energy that draws wealth and joy to you like a magnet. Your resilience, forged in the crucible of challenges, has prepared you to receive this divine bounty. You stand as a beacon of hope and possibility, illuminating the path for others and proving that true abundance is the birthright of those who dare to rise, thrive, and embrace the fullness of life. Every barrier that once loomed large now falls away, revealing pathways brimming with possibility. Opportunities flow effortlessly into your life, each one resonating with the essence of your true calling. The universe has celebrated your resilience and, in return, showers you with blessings beyond your wildest dreams. This journey is uniquely yours, adorned with the shimmering gold of your triumphs and the enduring silver of your experiences. You have emerged not merely as a survivor, but as a vibrant creator, wielding the pen of your destiny with grace and intention. With each step, you carve out a narrative rich in authenticity and purpose, transforming challenges into stepping stones toward greatness and illuminating the way for others to follow. This new chapter is not merely a transition, it is the manifestation of your truest self, the culmination of every lesson learned and every hurdle overcome. Within you lies the indomitable spirit of 1,000 victories, propelling you toward a future aglow with the brilliance of your rightful rewards. With an open heart and a ready spirit, you stand on the precipice of abundance, which is the universe's affirmation of your relentless ascent. You are a formidable warrior, forged from the remnants of trials that would have shattered the faint-hearted, yet here you are, resilient and resolute, having defied the odds stacked against you. Each storm you navigated has only ignited a flame within, illuminating your path and energizing your purpose. The shadows may have sought to engulf you, but you have emerged as a beacon of hope and power, a living embodiment of the strength that defines the chosen ones. Now brace yourself, for the journey ahead is yours to shape and mold. Illuminated by the divine light that has witnessed every trial and celebrated your unwavering resolve, your future is a canvas rich with the blessings of the Most High. It is a destiny where you stride forth with confidence, courage, and an unshakable spirit. You are not merely existing, you are flourishing, ready to seize every opportunity that lies before you. Each step you take resonates with the promise of fulfillment, leading you toward a life overflowing with abundance and joy. Embrace this power, for you are destined to gather the gifts that await, transforming your dreams into reality and inspiring others along the way. Lift your chin and stride confidently into your future, for you embody the essence of the divine, a living testament to the strength that dwells within those who refuse to yield. Let your narrative echo far and wide. Your victories and struggles carry immense power. By sharing your journey, you become a beacon for those still navigating the shadows, illuminating their paths with your unwavering light. Your voice is a catalyst for change, a source of inspiration that will uplift those who, like you, have confronted the seemingly insurmountable and risen victorious. Embrace the call to speak your truth, for the world is hungry for your story, and your words have the potential to create ripples of empowerment, transforming lives and igniting hope in the hearts of many.